I really expected to come back to everyone discussing what Hyacinth's idea was.
Hyacinth has many ideas.
I know. That's why I expected to come back to that.
Listen, I tried to recruit the Mindflayer, give him a job, give him some benefits.
You tried.
Somebody do it.
That wasn't gonna fly. Also got to give you guys the thing.
Gonna play.
Okay. All right. Give you guys the game and the thing. Booey. Okay, we got that. That's there for them. All right. So everyone, quick recap because it's been a few weeks. You have explored the rest of the Cinnabar mines, finding yourselves at the bottom layer. DFA had found a magical sword of delight. To everyone else's chagrin, revealing that it was a sword of summoning ducks. I still think it was an appropriate item. After a quick test of the sword, the party continued on to the final chamber of Cinnabar mines. 4 of you had ran over to check what was an unconscious form of the Robin. The other 2 remaining behind a massive stone pillar to keep track, make sure that nothing happened. Unfortunately, while this was going on, a figure stepped out from a massive crevice in the wall, revealing that they were, in fact, an Illithid. And if I remember correctly, the words out of Corey's mouth were, kill it with fire, kill it with fire.
Correct.
The mood was established, and almost immediately, Hyacinth did not wait for anything and unleashed a bleed arrow, hitting it. And, oh, look at that. Everyone needs to give Mike a lovely hug virtually because he gave all of you 1 point of inspiration.
Oh my god.
So all of you mark down, you have 1 point of inspiration thanks to Mike.
Yay!
I was like, I got all these points. Might as well spend. That was all my points.
Good. Won't happen again. Can't have that happening too much.
Is that the same as in?
Yep. Inspiration works the same way across the game.
All right. Thank you.
So what roll is that? Is that a D?
It applies to checks, saves, and
attacks.
Yeah, attacks.
How's it work again exactly?
Inspiration is the idea of giving you advantage for a roll.
Okay, you just choose when
that
you
works.
Yeah, if any situation comes up, but you need to call it before you roll.
Yes.
That's fine.
Oh, I need dice.
Oh my god, really?
Sorry, I thought about it and then got distracted talking about the Illithid, and now I remember. But
welcome to
here they are.
D&D where we actually use dice.
Here we go. I have them.
Anyway, yes, Hyacinth launched a bleed arrow, causing the creature to have the bleed status, and the Illithid, named Vizel, reveal that they are the Robin's nemesis, and nothing will stop them from having their revenge. Though you don't know what the revenge is for. You just know that they want revenge.
And that they've apparently killed most of the Robins. That was also part of the monologue.
Yeah, the monologues that they killed many.
Nasty little creature.
Oh my fucking god. Before we jump into this, Kingface Crush, I love your name. Thank you for the follow. It scared the shit out of me.
Hello,
Anywho.
friend. That's one of mine.
Okay. With that being said, I believe we did a quick recap. I don't think we missed anything. Sword of Ducks, Mindflayer, kill it with fire, bleed arrow.
We have a trap at the entrance.
Yes, if you guys do decide to run, you'd have to make it all the way back. You do have a trap in case you guys decide to just beeline out of the mines.
Mm-hmm.
And it is set up in case anything comes in or follows you out. Regardless, it will do its trappy thing. Much appreciated for the scare. Anyway, let us begin. Also can unmute now because we have battle music. First thing I'm going to do, everyone roll initiative.
Megalovania starts playing in the background.
Oh no.
Oh god. Oh god.
Now, I would play the Doom music if I could.
Oh no. That's even scarier, honestly.
Well, that's lovely. Let's hope that trend doesn't continue for the rest of the night.
contemplating
Oh,
using my
I'm referring to
inspiration,
my-
but I won't.
I'm referring to my dice roll specifically, not the music. Music is fine.
If I remember correctly, initiative does apply to initiative. I mean, inspiration does apply for initiative.
Yeah.
I'm not using it for initiative. It's fine.
Just letting you know. If I remembered correctly, you are able to do it.
That's okay. I'll use it when I need
You
something.
actually have spells now. You can actually be like, oh shit, I can do things.
I mean, you say I have spells. I do and I don't. I do, but none of them are necessarily going to help me here unless I can dazzle him.
We'll find out.
I'm going to play the best piano solo.
Okay. So we're gonna do this really quickly. Anyone get 20 or higher?
Yes,
Oh jeez. What did you?
Nice.
What did you get?
22.
Nice.
Nice.
Anyone else above a 20? Okay. 15 to 20.
19.
18.
18. Elric. 18. Corey. 10 to 15.
10.
Okay. Five to 10.
5.
Oh. What did you get, Del?
I got an 8.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought you said. 8 and 5. Jeez.
Off to a good start.
I mean, it's not terrible. Just so everyone is aware, the order is DFA, Elric, the Manticore, Corey, Hyacinth, Del, Mogzio, the Mindflayer.
Oh my god.
So in a way, it's actually pretty good. You guys split up their initiative enough where they can't back to back you. All right. So first up is DFA. I remind you, DFA, you are over here with Corey, Del, and Elric. Specifically, you are the highlighted one. And you are up first, followed by Elric when you are done.
Can I delay my turn until after Elric?
If you would like to do that, yes.
I would like to do that.
Okay, Elric.
Fuck, I'm on the spot.
You thought you were out of the game.
You're welcome.
Delay it until after the Manticore.
Yeah, I think that's probably best bet. Because I don't know if I can get over there fast enough.
Hold on. Well, first of all, you are right there, the highlighted one.
Mm-hmm.
You would be about, I'm just gonna basic it. 5, 10, 15, 20. You're about 75 to 90 feet away.
Yeah, and if I was correct about running, I could just do 60, and then nothing else.
Yeah, so if you want, you can hold your action.
Yeah, I think I'll hold till I
Okay, what action would you like to hold? And what is the trigger of which you're holding?
just my. Oh.
Because you can hold any action, but I need to know what you're holding it until.
Mm-hmm. So I can hold an attack action.
Yep, you can hold that. You can hold any of your abilities. But you need to let me know what action someone else does to trigger your hold.
You can do what DFA did and literally delay your entire turn.
Yeah, I
it
think
just
I might-
changes your initiative.
Yeah,
I
you
think
can
I
do that
might
too.
delay my turn till after Manticore.
Okay. So then we're gonna move right on to what's it called? The Manticore. Alright. This is fun. I get to use an actual monster now. They won't get killed in one attack. Alright,
We'll see.
What you think?
Shut up.
Only
Let
happen
me have this for one. Let me have it for one round, okay? I was so excited to have a Manticore. I'm like, I get to use something cool. Let me have it for one round. If you all kill it, I'll be sad. All right, how much movement do they have? Okay, okay. Oh, I forgot.
You let me adapt it, we won't kill it.
I forgot they could fly. Very clumsy.
What?
Yeah, Manticores can fly.
Wings.
Wings.
They do got them wings. All right, the Manticore is going because it sees doing a random fucking 360, I guess. It sees the 4 of you at the Robin, so it's going to fly towards you. 10, 20, 25. Yeah, it's going to stop right there. Come on. How do I rotate it again? Okay, there we go. Facing you guys. And once it has landed, it is going to... that's actually all it's going to do for right now. It made its movement, and it's going to just, you know, prepare itself to fight you, and it gives a very, very antagonistic snarl at the 4 of you. Particularly DFA, as DFA is smaller, it looks like an easier meal.
Fucking rude.
That being said, the Manticore is gone, so we're going to go right back to up. DFA and Elric, what are you two doing? I'm just saying that right now we're going to go right back to DFA first, then Elric, because you both held.
Okay.
Okay. Exactly how much movement is it to get to it?
For you, it'd be... We're going to just, like, you know, basic of 10... 30 to 35 feet.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna run up on it. I can only go 20 feet, though.
Okay. Do you want to go from the side or for the front?
Front.
Okay. Oops. 5, 10. 20 actually will get you there because you wouldn't, like, for the front.
Well, then fuck it. I'm gonna attack.
Roll that attack. Why am I not surprised that DFA is the one who goes, like, right for it in the beginning?
Charges that forward.
Doesn't even ask for a
21.
point. 21?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you definitely hit. You can roll that sweet damage. DFA doesn't need a plan. The plan is to attack.
It snarled at me, and that's fucking rude.
It is. That is true. Don't stall. Do not
That's
snarl.
just like the mimic test.
9.
9 damage? Alright. I can do basic math. Literally basic math. With your lance giving you the reach you are able to thrust right up into its face. It pulls back enough for you to get its torso, and fortunately, you actually, due to its movement, tear down some of its up, like, collarbone area, causing it to erupt in a painful roar as it drops back on the ground and heaves in breath, trying to, like, recover from what you just did to it. It did not expect you to actually strike it that quickly.
Elric's turn?
It is Elric's turn.
Is it about 20 feet to go in a straight line next to DFA, I think?
It is exactly 20 feet to catch up to DFA.
Now we'll do that.
Scuttle, 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 because this cave is scuttle.
And I can attack from here, right?
You can.
Okay, I think I'm gonna just do a standard attack here.
Okay. Roll that attack.
And plus dirty 20.
Roll damage.
Nice. Okay.
Stand by, I said, give me one combat round.
This way. I can roll that. Okay. Alright, 11 plus 2, 13 plus another 2, 15.
15?
Yes.
Jesus.
I'm glad I can reroll ones, because... Oof.
Okay, is that all you're gonna do? Just making sure.
Mhm.
Okay. You're using your...
Oh, wait. Actually... Is this a... I forget the term, but like a bonus action in D&D.
Yeah, it's bonus action.
I think there's something I can do if I read my abilities that I haven't used yet.
Who actually knows their character sheets?
Yeah.
A lot.
Where is it? No, never mind. It's a standard action.
Oh, okay. You're using your sword, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I am. You know what? I think I can do as a whatever action, like a bonus action, is do the sword, thing.
What sword thing? You have a lot of sword things.
Like give it like enhancement bonus.
You have to call it before you attack.
Do I?
Yeah, just so I know beforehand.
It says a swift action.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is to put like to enhance like.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I'm not using it for the attack. I just attack normally and then power the sword.
Oh,
after.
okay. So you're doing after the damage then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a
So,
swift
okay.
action, so I might as well do it after
Yeah. So
and just have it ready.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
Your actual standard attack though. You rush up next to DFA, almost immediately after it hits the ground. Your sword right up to bear, and you just swing straight up, cutting at its wing, and going straight along the wing until it hits the shoulder blade. And as you pull the sword away, you hear a definitive cracking, as if you hit a bone.
oh.
The creature retches away from you almost immediately, not having time to have seen you approach as quickly as you did. Now realizing, oh shit, there was another target to fight this close. And then you proceed to follow up with engaging your blade in its what's it called?
What is it called?
I don't know. Tell me. You're the player.
It just says I can expend 1 point from my dark pool to grant any weapon I'm holding a +1 enhancement bonus for a minute.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
So
right afterwards, you pull your blade away, and you get yourself into a ready stance, and then the blade just starts emitting a black aura crawling up, and DFA, being close, you can hear it. Almost like an airy breathing effect coming off the blade from the black aura. Is that all you can do?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Your turn is over. Corey, you're up.
Okay.
Just for
Where
record,
am I?
You are the highlighted one.
Okay, so I am closest to.
You got Dell behind you by 10 feet and DFA ahead of you by 15 feet.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go up to the Manticore
Okay.
and. I'm sorry. Yeah, go up to the Manticore and go into furious assaults.
Sweet. Also, a reminder, you did get, if I remember correctly, I could be
I
remembering
do
wrong.
have my new weapon. Yeah.
Not only that, but if I remember right, someone did slap you to put you into a thing, if I remember right.
Oh, so if I have 1 rage point, that's great.
I think you still have one.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but we'll say you do for the sake of it, because I'd rather let you have it than not, if you did.
One. I think I did too, but I didn't write it down. Okay. So I will attack.
All right, roll to attack. Also, before you do that, Hyacinth, you are on deck.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 does hit. You're using the
Heck
new
does it
weapon,
do?
you said?
Yes.
Okay.
What does a D10 like?
Just remember to check the effect for it.
That only happens on a crit, I
Oh,
think.
right, yeah, it's a crit. Yeah, you're right. My bad. That was my bad.
And crits are weird in Pathfinder. I can't pick up. Okay, there we go. So that is 10 plus 2, so that's 12.
All right. Coming in from the other side, flanking it again, you go for the other wing, hitting just like Elric did. Instead of dragging towards the shoulder blade, though, you drag straight down, carving through the middle of the wing right into its rib cage. And as you pull away, the Manticore tries to steady itself, bleeding from its shoulder and wing, its rib in the other wing, as well as its collarbone area. The blood is matting the fur. Its breathing is pained, and its facial expression has become very, very contorted to maintain a sense of focus, realizing it is now being overwhelmed by the three of you.
That was actually 13. I forgot to add my rage point damage.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't do the math yet.
Oops.
Is that all you can do?
I'm basically gonna yell at it and tell it to come at me, bro.
All right. You, as you do, you shout, "Come at me, bro!" And the antagonism actually does cause it to focus now on you instead of DFA. All right.
Heck yeah.
This is what we want.
Is that all you
This
can do?
is what we want. Yes, that's all I'm going to do for right now.
All right. Well, now we're going to scuttle the camera down over here to Hyacinth, as it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to check. Did we decide what the DC was for poison damage?
What was that?
Do you remember what DC you picked for, like, what the con save is for if someone's poisoned? Because I think the last time I used my poison arrows, I just killed it on impact.
Yeah,
you
you killed it before it could actually do anything.
Yeah, so I don't have a DC written down, but my trident is poisoned. So I wanted to check that.
I'm looking right now.
Okay.
But yeah, do your thing while I look that up.
Okay, so I'm going. The Mindflayer is still within 60 feet of me, correct?
Yes, you can still get an arrow shot in.
Awesome. I'm going to hit him with another bleed arrow just in case he succeeds the other one.
Okay. Roll for the attack.
I've got 50 of these things. It's not great. It's a 12.
The Mindflayer. Let's see. It just banks off, and the arrow hits the flame of the brazier. And you see, as it goes into the brazier, like the flames ignite a bit more as the shaft of the arrow catches. Unfortunately, you did not make the shot.
Oops. So I am going to just. Where is Dell in relation to me?
Dell is over here with the others.
Okay. So
Dell is safely 20 feet away from the Manticore, behind a wall of Moogle, Edgelord, and Corey.
Nice.
There's a nice wall of anger between Dell and the angry beast.
Good. The robot is safe. We're safer than the bunny, at least.
Well, at the moment, you got distance. You and Mogzio technically are safe.
Okay, so I'm gonna just think if I moved 10 feet back, would I be out of the 60-foot range?
Just 10 feet back?
Yes.
You would be out of range and behind cover.
Then I'm gonna do that real quick.
Scuttle. You are now behind cover, so if you try to fire, you will have to remember that you are behind cover. Just so you know.
Fine.
Okay?
Just for my knowledge, how far away is everyone from me?
From you, to go fully around would be 10, 20, 30, 50, 60, 80. You're about 120 feet from Dell.
Okay, that works.
I am curious in DM.
I just wanted to know in relation, like.
Okay. Spatial awareness. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Awareness. Poison DC?
Yes. The poison DC. Disease. Would you be doing it by your arrow, you said?
No, I'd be doing it with the trident.
You do the trident. Okay.
Because it's 1d4's worth of poison damage, but there's also a DC con save to resist becoming poisoned. Or to keep resisting the poison. I just didn't know what the con save was.
Oh, okay. For me, it's based on From what I'm seeing, and I could be reading the wrong thing, it's based on their constitution, and I have a DC that they help to meet.
Okay. That is my turn.
Okay. Del, you are up with Mogzio on deck.
Coolio. So you said 20 from the Manticore, right?
You are 20. No, you're 20 feet behind Corey, so 25 feet behind the Manticore.
Perfect. That's within 30. That's all I need.
Yeah, you're within the striking range.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon my globe as a swift action, just have it out, swirling it ready to go. And to hopefully help a little bit, and also because I really hope this thing's kind of stupid, I'm going to cast Deep Protect.
Okay.
So can you make me a will save?
Will save. Okay. For the Manticore?
Yeah.
Okay.
DC 14.
14? Okay. Just gotta make sure when I looked at everything, okay? Do. It fails.
Nice.
All right, cool. It now has -2 AC penalty.
Oh.
I believe for the next minute.
Okay.
Yeah, how many turns is a minute?
10.
10? Okay, so
each turn is about 6 seconds.
Okay.
Way quicker than it seems.
So I have 10 turns on my sword thingy, and then that has 10 turns on...
Now, mind you, turns is not the same as rounds.
Oh, sorry. I'm double checking. So it's 3 rounds plus 1 round per level, so it's 6 rounds.
Okay. So so Mike, just so you know, we have to go through every one that many times for it to be a round.
Okay, so I have 10 of those.
Okay. So
for my
you're good for a while.
Power up. Yeah, I'm good for a bit.
Okay. So for Del, it's 3. For you, it's 10. And that, for those who are fighting the Manticore, has a -2 AC.
Nice.
So it's now easier to smack. Is there anything else you can do, Del?
I don't think so. I'm not planning on moving, and I already use Swift and Standard, so I'm just gonna stand here.
You're in a good position to be standing.
Yeah, I don't want to move too far because I want to be in range to, continue hitting. But at least if I'm here, I hopefully won't get smacked by something.
Yeah, no, you're good. If that's your turn, we scootle back over here to the Mogzio, who is safely far from physical range of the Mindflayer and the Manticore. Mogzio, you're up.
I think if I did the counting right, I need to step forward 10 feet.
Okay.
10. Like around the side of the thing.
Like right there, or would you have to move a little?
That should be within 60 feet of the Mindflayer.
Go zoom out a little bit. 10.
If I did my counting correct.
Yeah, you're 50 feet exactly now.
Okay. Then I am going to go ahead and throw one of my deck of throwing cards at it at a -2 since it's twice the range increment.
Okay.
That's pretty good. 24.
24? AC, yep, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay. My D12 resulted in a 6, so it's just 1d4. Which is fine, because that's what my regular cards would have done anyway.
Okay.
3 points of damage.
Alright.
Actually, sorry, it's only 2, because I'm not within 30 feet.
Oh, okay. The Mindflayer, watching the battle, completely forgetting about you and Hyacinth for the moment, is struck in the side of the arm by the razor card as it embeds into his skin, and it's a bit distant, so you hear it muffled, what the throwing it to the ground very angrily.
From downtown.
From across the court, Mogzio with the card. Is that all you can do?
Pretty much.
Okay, because I know you got some tricks up your sleeve.
That's mainly on other people's turns, but yeah.
Okay. So you're good?
Yep, I'm good.
All right, so it's the Manticore's turn. Right away, not the Manticore. The Mindflayer. Too many M's. I should have thought this through. Takes 1d4 bleed damage. Thanks to Hyacinth's quick thinking. Ooh, that's max damage. Shit. The gushing blood from the wound before the Hyacinth impaled is taking its toll. He does not look that good. He's able to steady his breathing and stand up better again, but you can tell the wound from the arrow is going to be a problem for him if he doesn't pay attention enough. He now looks over. I gotta see the 60 foot. Oh, I didn't realize that was like that. Okay. The Mindflayer looks specifically at. Gotta make sure the math is right on this. How far? Okay, yeah. Elric, I need you to do a will save.
A will save?
Yep.
Okay. I think I get some kind of bonus somewhere. Yeah, okay. 15 plus 8.
23.
Sorry.
Okay. You take half the damage then. All right. And you're also not stunned.
Nice.
You take 8 damage.
Okay.
Like that, I did the halving for you.
Thank you.
Because I was just like, no, I have the digital dice. I can save you time.
Thank you.
You take 8 damage, and because you're able to resist the thing, you pass the will save. In your head, you suddenly feel that thump like an anime would when a character is being like affected by telepathy, and you're able to resist it. But for the brief moment, you hear Vizel's voice go, "You are stunned." But you're able to resist it, be it from your own sheer willpower, or you just can't take a voice like that seriously. I don't know. But it does still do a mind blast upon you.
Okay.
And sadly, there's no blue mages in the party, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay, that's it. DFA, you're up. Top of the round.
Okay. So I'm still by the Manticore, right?
You are right in that thing's face.
Okay. I would like to jump,
Okay.
and I need to know its size.
The Manticore is a large magical beast.
Okay, and then I need to know its CMD.
It's what?
CMD,
Okay,
like dog.
That's what I thought you said. CM. Oh, here it is. It is D as in dog.
Yes.
It is a 16.
Okay, that goes up to a 20 for it. Let me roll my stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so my jump check is 25, so it beats the CMD.
Yes, it does.
So I get to use my Deadly Lancer ability.
Oh, Jesus.
So I get a +1 to my dodge bonus AC for 1 round.
Okay.
And I get a +1 on my attack. So let me roll the attack.
Go for it.
What? That is 20 flat.
Yeah, even without Dell's help, you beat it.
Oh.
I get D6.
Also, because it's an ability, I'll let you describe how your how the attack goes when you're good.
Okay,
Yep.
Okay, so DFA jumps up in the air and points her halberd down and uses the entire force of her body, and like lightning comes out when she makes contact with it. And it is 10 points. It was max damage, and then an additional 4 points of lightning damage.
So 14 altogether?
Yes.
Shit.
Nice.
As you all heard, Corey, Elric, and Del, you three are front row seat to that. The cackling of the lightning disperses across the ground in a, like, crisscrossing arcs away from the Manticore in every direction. Just before hitting you, Elric and Corey, it fizzles out. But the Manticore is... all of its fur is now static and sticking on end. Its mane, little sparks of electricity coming off the ends of the hairs. Just out of curiosity, DFA, where did you decide to hit it?
Probably whatever the largest part of its body was at that point in time.
Okay, so probably its back because you jumped right above it.
Probably.
You all are seeing DFA just standing on its back, lance driven into its back, like right next to the spine, and once the electric effect wears off, the Manticore starts thrashing left and right, hoping to throw this newly acquired living backpack, more or less, that is DFA. You could make the argument DFA is now, what was the people that ride the bulls? What are they called? Either way.
I know.
Yeah, DFA
Matador.
is... What?
Matador.
Matador, yeah. DFA right now is the Matador on the Manticore. Oh, that rhymed. With their lance deep in the back, holding it down. This thing is erratic. It's... a lot of its fur on the back has been destroyed and covered in blood. And it lets out an ear-piercing roar as DFA's turn ends, if that is all DFA can do.
That is all DFA can do.
Okay. Elric, you are up with the Manticore on deck.
Okay. I'm going to do a harm touch. So that's attack versus touch AC?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Let me roll.
Also, while you're rolling, Del, your thing, does that only affect the regular AC or all ACs?
Let me check.
Just want to make sure before I accidentally, like, fuck up something.
Better safe than sorry.
The target of this spell has their physical resistance reduced.
Okay.
It just says it incurs a -2 penalty to armor class.
Okay. Okay, so...
So is that just all
yeah.
around?
So yeah, go ahead. What's your...
All
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't, like, pinpointing.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does, in fact, hit.
Okay. Nice. Alright, so that's... And I'm also going to add a defile to that.
Ooh, okay.
Which is a... He'll probably save it, but it's a con... Is it a con save?
Is it a con?
Sorry, a fortitude save.
Okay. What do I have to beat?
15.
All right.
And roll the damage now.
It does not beat.
Okay, so I did 10 damage.
Okay.
And I don't know what's a good defile to go with.
What do you mean?
Because I've never done these before.
What-
They're like debuffs. I can do blinded, fatigued, shaken, or sickened.
Go with your gut.
I'm gonna go with blinded.
Oh.
So the target receives the blinded status effect for 1 round per level, so 3 rounds.
Okay. You said you're doing harm touch, right?
Yeah, I did
Okay.
10 damage.
No, okay, no, so we let DFA describe the lance attack. How would you describe you using harm touch with how the scene has been set up?
I just reach my hand out and like quickly grab this, like, since it's got its attention elsewhere, to the side, and just imbue it with that energies, and then the dark like energy like goes over its eyes and blinds it while harming it at the same time.
All right. Corey and DFA and Dell, because you are close enough. The three of you watch as Elric reaches forward and just grabs the Manticore's fur right near its mane, and the darkness travels up Elric's arm into the hand and then transfers over to the Manticore. Corey, because you are closest, you see this. The eyes, which had been glowing red until now, are enveloped in a black, smoky haze, and you can't see the actual eyes anymore. All you see is the black smoke. The Manticore's sight has been taken from it. DFA, from where you're on the back, you can see little bits of, like an FMA when like the homunculi are dying, those black smokes coming off of Greed's body, coming off the face and off of Elric's arm as he pulls away. The Manticore reacting with fear as its sight has been taken. Its tattered body now like trembling under you, DFA, as it has realized its mortality is becoming more and more real thanks to all of you. Is that all you can do, Elric?
I believe that is all I can do. Yes.
Okay. It is the Manticore's turn. Let's see. Make sure I have Okay. How does this work? Okay. I know DFA, you are still in front of the Manticore, but reality, you're on top, so you're not a target. The Manticore, in this panic, snaps its tail over it, letting a volley of 3 spikes come out, one towards Elric, one towards Corey, and one towards Dell. All 3 of you, I need to know your ACs.
18.
Mine is 18.
Okay. Dell, what's your AC?
I'm double checking. 13.
Okay. Elric, you are close enough where you don't have time to move. One of the spikes launches off its tail and impales you in the chest, knocking you back a few feet. Corey, you have time to see it and you dodge. And Dell, because you notice it due to distance, you're able to drop and avoid the third spike coming toward you.
That's good.
Yeah, the 2 of you are fine. Sorry, Elric, you had to take the hit.
The dagger thingy.
The dagger thing?
Yeah.
What dagger?
Hold on, got it written down.
The Shadow Core dagger?
Yeah.
I think that's only to give you bonus to stealth.
Yeah.
I thought you said I could get the defense thing. It has.
This is for an attack. This isn't like this is like an actual just standard attack.
Yeah, for standard attacks. Isn't there like a chance to miss or something?
I still have to do the that was the AC thing.
Yeah. I don't know how. I really don't. I don't know how it works exactly. But
also, just out of curiosity, because right here,
yeah, 10% miss chance, partial concealment.
Yeah, no. Also, it says the attack is not affected by that. It's just if you're in range and you break the AC, you take the damage.
Okay.
How much is this? Doesn't say. But... Okay, so it launched 3 already. And for damage. Oh, okay. There we go. You take 5 damage.
Okay.
With it being an ability, I had to read all of it to make sure I wasn't doing it wrong. It's very much a, you can do this X amount of times per 24-hour period. And it's based on this amount of range. I'm like, what?
So much math.
Not even the math, it's just like the details of the ability. Alright, that's also the Manticore, because DFA is on, it's going to use its, no, I won't be able to do that because with DFA I can just move with DFA on it. No, that's all it can do. Okay, Corey, you're up.
I'm going to hit it with max.
Go for it.
That's what I do.
Yep.
Oh, does that minus AC stack with Dells? The blindness?
What is the extent of your...
What the blindness does?
No, yeah, what is the blindness's effect?
Takes -2 penalty to armor class, loses its dex bonus to AC, if any, and takes -4 penalty on most strength and dexterity-based skill checks and opposed perception checks.
Okay, so yeah, its AC has been dropped more than it has before.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Do I have to do a swift action first, or can I do it after I attack?
You can do it which either or.
Okay, I'll go ahead and attack.
Okay.
That is a 15?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Sweet.
Thanks to Dell and the blindness, you beat it.
So that is 9 damage. And let me look at this. I'm going to do the battle cry, and allies within 60 feet of me gain a +1 morale bonus on melee damage rolls for 3 rounds. Increases by 1. Okay, you don't need that part.
So wait, for 30 feet?
60 feet of me.
So DFA, Elric, Dell, and yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's it. The 3 of you got that bonus.
Okay. For 3
And
rounds?
that's for 3 rounds, yeah.
So, on the top of your turn, right?
Wait, what?
The rounds are on the top of her turn, right?
Yes. That's all you can do, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to do right now.
All right, Hyacinth, you are up, and Dell, you're on deck. Let the bunny do their thing.
Hopefully. I'm going to use 10 feet of movement to peek out of cover.
10
so
feet.
I can attack Mindflayer again. Bow. I am going to use Poisoned Arrow this time.
Okay.
Well, I have 2 left, so this is one of my last ones. Let's hope it's fucking good. And 17.
What is it?
Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, 17.
17?
17.
17 does hit.
Thank God. Okay, so that is... Because you roll the +4, or the 4 for the damage, for poison damage, or do I roll that?
I rolled it.
You roll it, okay. What am I rolling? I'm rolling a d6. That is... Square boy.
Also,
5.
I need to roll the con save to see if I'm poisoned or not. You said using a poison arrow, right?
Correct.
Okay, they failed the con.
Thank God.
They are both poison and bleeding. God,
Yes.
this mind flayer needs Obamacare.
What it deserves.
This mind flayer needs Obamacare.
Needs to be dead.
Just Dane, you heard it here, folks. Corey hates mind flayers
I do.
with extreme prejudice.
They're
Valid.
horrible.
One day, someone's gonna make a good illithid, and that's gonna drive you up a wall.
I actually thought about doing that.
It better be
I'm gonna
real
go
good.
Because my other party's dealing with a sickness that's those little worm things that are combinations of illithid, tadpole, and the
The elder brains.
Yeah. It's like, but like the little worms that are like that could just go inside of you, basically.
Oh yeah. It's
Gross,
baby
gross.
form.
Yeah, we're dealing with those.
Hyacinth, what was the damage you rolled?
5.
5 damage? Okay.
5.
The arrow impacts just above where you hit him with the bleed arrow. And almost immediately, you and Mogzio see like a surge of green glowing out of the veins in that area. And Vizel steps back and reaches for the arrow while cursing in very infernal language, something you don't understand.
I am going to go back 10 feet behind cover.
Hi, not.
Hot shots.
Why not? It literally jumps out 10 feet, shoots the arrow, immediately goes back to the spot the
The
bunny
best
was
strategy.
hiding.
I'm waiting for the inevitable fluffernutter now.
Oof.
I think that would be a DFA move.
Oh, I know it would
I think
be.
that would be like a DFA Elric combo move. I fully believe it.
Okay. So that's all you did with the poison arrow?
Yes.
Okay. Del, you're up with Mogzio on deck.
Okay. So I have a thing that I haven't used yet. So one of the astrology and secrets that I took for my last level up was enchanted globe, and I decided to give my globe the flaming weapon special ability. I just realized I never actually wrote down what that is. I went and looked up just weapon special abilities, and I went for the ranged one because these are all ones that only apply to magic weapons anyway, and technically it's ranged. So it says that it's supposed to just add a d6 of fire damage.
Okay.
So does that mean if I hit with the little attack that I can do from my star globe, it's the ranged melee, it's the ranged magic attack. Does that mean I do 1d4 plus Wismod plus a d6 of fire damage now?
That's how I would read it.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought, but I realized, I didn't write this down.
No, that's how I would read it. If it says it's an adding of fire damage, then it's adding of fire damage.
Cool. Yeah, I was just like, oh god, what are the weapon abilities? So here we go. The Manticore is still up and roaring.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
DFA is still, what's it called? Mechanical bull riding it.
Incredible. I do have thing from I do have spell proficiency, so I'm considered to have precise shot, which means I don't have a penalty to casting into melee, which I'm hoping means that like I don't have a chance of hitting them. So I just wanted that out there because I'm about to use my star globe to go pew pew.
Do the pew pews.
Pew pew. Sorry, I was just double checking.
No, you're good. No, you were good. Like this is a boss battle. You gotta make sure you're good.
Okay.
All in all, this has been going pretty good, so no one has to worry about like taking a minute.
Trying, man. Where is the number? Okay, so that is 13 plus 3. So does 16 hit?
16 does hit, yes.
Awesome. So now I do all of the other thingies. Okay, so you 2 plus 3. Awesome. 4 plus 2 plus 3 is... Okay, so that's 9 damage total. Do you need me to divide it up by like what is and isn't
No,
fire?
don't gotta. All I gotta do is say, Del, how do you want to do this?
Oh my...
I love that Del got big kills.
Yeah.
I'm just over here.
Kill list is the
Hell
fucking
yeah.
Also, while you consider how you're gonna do this, DFA, are you planning on staying on this, or are you gonna see Del's attack and jump off?
If I'm allowed to jump off,
I'm asking
would.
what you want to do.
I would like to jump off.
Okay, I will give you the opportunity to jump off.
Do you want me to make an acrobatics check?
Cool mobiles don't look at explosions.
Either an acrobatics or you can use your jump ability, whichever you're comfortable with, because you're looking directly ahead, seeing Del, so you have like enough know withal to be like, okay, I should probably move.
It's 13 total. I rolled a 3.
You got 13 though? No, either A you can no, that passes.
Well, then I would like to hop off the Manticore.
All right. DFA is able to quickly jump down right as Dell is finishing preparing. Dell, how are you doing this?
So I think the Star Globe, once he finally sort of gets everything to sync up, it's like, oh, that's what it is. It's almost like the stars align in the little Star Globe, and it gets this appearance to it that makes it engulfed in like a flickering purple and blue flame, and then that like coalesces in the front of it and forms the pattern of the constellation Orion, pulls the arrow back from it, unleashes it, and it's just this little like spinning beam of fire that goes and just like plants itself between the Manticore's eyes.
Headshot.
I love that. DFA, right as you touch down and like situate yourself, you are privy to that arrow flying right overhead and right through the Manticore's face. Its expression goes from enraged, pained, and struggling to very still. The black that was covering the eyes fades away, and the body slowly lumbers till it drops down in front of you. The flame from the arrow that Dell's attack shot out, burning away some of the like upper parts of the fur before it goes out completely, along with the life fleeing from the beast's eyes. It is now dead in front of you three.
Hell yeah.
You four have killed the Manticore and leaves Mogzio on deck if Dell's done.
Sorry, can I see the Mindflayer from here?
You can see it, yes.
Okay.
It is directly across the room from you between the two braziers. I'm gonna do it back and forth to fuck this
Okay.
one.
I'm gonna move up so that I'm like, sorry, I have no idea who's in the middle. I don't know what the minis are, but can I just move up so I'm...
From left to right, it's Corey, DFA, Elric.
Okay. Can I just move up so I'm behind Corey? That way I hopefully don't have quite as far to go to be in range.
Nope, you can do that.
I don't want to...
You can make it behind Corey. You rush up to the three of them and, get situated behind her.
Yeah.
And
If
if that's all you want to do, we can move on to Mogzio.
Yeah.
All right. The gambler.
My turn's pretty easy.
Okay.
I walk up 20 feet and
20.
I throw a card.
All right. 5, 10, 20.
We talked about this. You gotta hum tequila while you do it.
For future reference, anytime Mogzio walks towards an enemy, canonically, we all know DFA pictures Mogzio singing the tequila intro.
Every single time.
And the minute the card flicks from his hand, you hear tequila. You can roll your attack.
An excellent visual, honestly. I wish I could animate.
I'm within 30 feet now, so that is a 21 to hit.
That definitely hits. Please roll damage. Shit. I love for mind flayers being like these, all-time evil enemies. They're not that sturdy. They're kind of squishy.
Well, aren't they
They're
powerful magic types?
horrible,
They're
gross, squishy.
That is 7 points of damage.
Okay. Right as DFA's mental image of Mogzio yells tequila, the card glints across the sky and shreds through the billowing parts of their arm, impaling into their rib. Sticking into them this time versus before. Vizel is now indignant and frustrated with you and Hyacinth's constant artillery attacks, feeling that it's getting more and more frustrated by the idea of you two picking it off little by little. as well as watching as the other four have just destroyed its pet Manticore. Whatever thoughts Vizel had about the Robin, all of that frustration is now on the party.
Yes.
Through haggard breath, Magja, you hear, "I will shove these cards down your throat!" And it is now Mindflayer's turn.
That does have to
DFA's
be
gonna
annoying.
say, you don't have to take abuse from him.
Wait, are you saying that to Vizel or to Mogzio?
To Mogzio.
Oh, okay. I was like, are you actually encouraging the Mind Flayer? His turn is going to be to try stopping the bleeding that Hyacinth has done. And let's see if he can successfully do it. No. Wow, he really fucked that up bad. Right? Which means he has to take the bleed and poison damage. Oh, shit.
Looks like a mind failure.
God damn it. If you didn't have inspiration, I would make you have disadvantage next turn. Mogzio, because you're closer, you notice as Vizel tries to like stop the bleeding, the poison arrow causes like a surge through their body of spraying the poison more, causing them to double over in pain, retching, as their attempt to stop the bleeding fails. And because it would have taken a full action to stop that, that's their turn. Top of the round, DFA, you're up with Elric on deck.
Okay.
Oop.
How far away am I from him?
You are, if you do a straight beeline, 40 feet away.
40 feet away. I would like to move 30 feet.
How much? 30?
Yeah, because I'm only using my movement.
I don't. There we go. 5, 10. Oop. Again, DFA is just the whole like, fuck the party, I'm going in by myself.
And then that's all she can do because it's a run action.
Okay. DFA is now charging away from the three of you, putting herself within a short burst away from Vizel, with Mogzio not far away. Vizel, surprised, though more so surprised that you didn't go all the way to hit him. So taking the moment to be like, okay, I'm not going to have to brace myself. Elric, you're up.
How far am I away?
You were the same distance as DFA, so about 40, 45, because you were 5 feet over to the right.
Okay, 40, 45. Does it have like a staff or anything like that?
Does, like, Vizel have a weapon?
Yeah.
No, they're unarmed.
Okay.
They're a very overconfident Mind Flayer.
Okay, then I will move up at least 20 feet, which is, I think, is that my minimum? Yeah, that's my minimum. Or maximum, sorry.
So you want to go a little behind DFA?
Yeah,
Okay.
20 feet.
Meow.
Okay, and then it's within 30 feet of me, right?
5, 10... Yeah, you're at 20 feet away.
Okay, then I'm gonna do Crush Weapon, which is a DC 15
Okay.
against Fortitude.
I have to do the DC? You said?
Yeah, DC 15 against Fortitude, the Fortitude save,
Okay.
which only halves the damage.
There
which
is
I'm
no
going
way
to
in how this
figure
thing
out.
passed. Hold on.
I'm gonna figure that out right now.
No, I'm saying there's no way. Yeah, this thing failed monstrosely.
Okay,
I made that word up, totally.
2d6 plus an extra
All
d6.
they're
so
made up.
Exactly.
3d6.
How much?
6. Hold on. 4. So that's 6 plus 4. There's another 4. It's 14. Then that's another 4 because charisma. 18 plus 2. 20 damage.
20?
20.
Jesus.
Get him.
All right. So, how would you describe this ability against an unarmed creature?
Another blade forms underneath the target, this time in the Azure color, and just shoots forward and hits the opponent's hand, doing damage, which where normally would mess up its weapon, but even without a weapon, it's still convenient as a -4 penalty on attack rolls. So,
All right. Well,
for a minute.
So in this case, DFA, you and Elric and Moxio just barely can see the azure color engulfing Vizel's outstretched hand. And then all of a sudden, DFA, you hear a crunch of all the bones in Vizel's hands shatter.
Nice.
She giggles.
Damn.
Vizel wrenches their hand back to their chest, cradling it in agony, looking down very confused at how this Elvan was able to shatter, and I am not kidding, every individual bone from fingertip to wrist.
Nice.
As if they were paper. Their expression is now very panicky because that one attack pushed them further than they expected to be in terms of constitution. They are actually fearing for their life in this moment.
You guys need to mop
As
up.
they should.
Let's do this. Mop up.
If that is all you can do, it will be Corey's turn.
Okay.
If
let's
Elric's
see.
done.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Okay. Need 1 second to look something up.
Yep, you have time.
'Cause This is not very clear. to me.
Also, I like Ande's comment, psionics, you know, cannons of heated silicon.
Not wrong. Okay. Where am I?
You are the highlighted.
Okay. And that is. How far am I?
Yeah, about we'll say 35 to 40 feet, because DFA was able to go 30 feet to get 10 feet away.
Okay, I can make that because
I hope you can make that. You're the most athletic of the
berserker
group.
reasons. Okay, I'm gonna run up and
How close are you going to run up?
melee range because that's all I got.
Okay. Scuttle, 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 scuttle. DFA and Elric are, like, privy to, like, a Dragon Ball Z moment of, like, Corey sprinting by.
Yeah, I'm hoping what I did was enough to get it killed.
You are within,
Oh.
you're within melee.
So that's a 20. How do I do this?
Oh, you're
How
doing
do
the, you got a crit?
I got a crit, but I
Oh,
don't know how
jeez.
to do the
Okay.
confirm thing.
Yeah, okay. So, first, to confirm it, you roll a d20 again, right, Harrison?
He said be right back.
Oh.
But
He had to
from
swing
what,
away,
I think
yeah.
that's right.
from what I understand, you have to just beat its AC as on like an attack. Like
To confirm a crit, yeah, you just roll again, and you have to beat its AC.
Okay,
Yeah.
so roll again. if you don't beat the AC, I will be very, very upset with your dice.
18?
You definitely just
it's
beat its AC.
So dead. It's so dead.
So,
So
you,
how do you do crit damage?
first of all, you also got a crit, so your axe gets to do its effect.
Oh yeah,
First, do that.
That's a D8, right?
You get to 1d8. And I'm looking at it, so I'll tell you what it is, so that we don't have to, like, scroll finding it.
That's the other one that I never use.
Some of these really won't matter what you get, but let's just see what it is anyway.
Overkill.
That is a 3.
Okay, I'll say it transfers to after combat anyway, because what it is. You get advantage on your next saving throw.
Heck yeah.
So if you need to do a saving throw in this session, we'll say that it extends till the end of the session.
Yes. Great.
Just because that can be out of combat too.
Good night, Tentacle Boy.
Roll your damage as you would normally. Because you crit, you get to do double damage.
So
You roll, and whatever you get, you double.
gotcha.
Unless you want to do 2 dice, that's up to you. I will let you decide. I normally just double it though.
Some weapons are
16.
Was that before or after?
16. That's doubled.
Oh, okay.
Plus 16, 17, 18. 18 altogether.
Corey, please explain how you want to do this.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to say good night, tentacle boy, and cut his head off.
Yes.
DFA, you and Elric, like, as I said, you get the DBZ flash by with like the gust following Corey. Stops right in front of the Mindflayer, who's still cradling its hand, looking up slowly as Corey comes into focus. The fear in their eyes growing as the axe gets raised. And Corey goes, as you said, to get your final one-liner, and swing. The whole room is deadly quiet as a very delayed head slowly rolls off the body, and Vizel falls backwards out of DFA, Mogzio, and Elric's view, obscured by Corey's presence blocking it. And combat has ended.
That wasn't so bad.
That actually went a lot longer than I thought, but also in a good way. Very proud of everybody. Everyone did good.
To hit it again.
So wait, you're
For
actually
good
gonna
measure.
like you're actually gonna run over and just hit it again?
Yeah, for
Fine.
good measure.
DFA walks over, stands next to Corey. Roll to attack. I need to see if you actually. I will say you have advantage. Yep, as Ande says, thanks to Corey's thing, tentacles do fly in every direction.
23.
Yeah, you definitely hit. You don't have to do damage. You did confirm the hit, so you just describe how you hit it.
I just want to hit it and make sure it squishes.
Corey, you're still like panting from that sprint attack, and you look down, coming down from your rage as DFA just, strolls up, thwack with the lance, and you hear a soft squeeze of a dead corpse being hit by a lance.
Gross.
She will loudly announce, "No, it's dead. It's dead."
Thanks for confirming that, DFA.
Super dead.
Always remember to double tap.
Love you.
Oh, jeez.
Effective teamwork there.
That was fantastic teamwork. With that said, though, because I know I need to, I think this would be a good place to take a quick break. We'll do the looting and post-battle stuff when we get back.
Okay.
Everyone, audience included, please get up, stretch, get a drink or snack, and if your name is Brit, please get some water. That was important.
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
Hey, no. We'll be back in just a minute. Don't go away. Go do break timey stuff. All right, welcome back, everyone, including the players that have been putting up with me all night. You've completed your battle. You were able to breathe easy, and there is now an Illithid and Manticore corpse for you to do what you
Loot the
will.
bodies.
There it is.
Loot.
Yes. The bunny would like to loot the Illithid
Okay.
and hopefully get their arrow.
I'll go check the Manticore out, I guess.
Okay.
Do you not want to check on your aunt?
Loot the
Right.
body. No, fine. Actually, that's probably more in character.
Okay,
I'll go check
we'll
on my-
we will say that Elric goes to check on the Robin, Hyacinth's checking on the Illithid, and who wants to check on the Manticore since that's being done?
I will.
Okay, you sound so enthused.
I'd like to go
you
back
know.
to eating my cheese.
Oh yeah. Okay, we'll have you like. DFA goes off to a cozy little spot near Mogzio, because that is DFA's MO. Pulls out the wheel of cheese, which we'll say about this point has maybe lost about an eighth of its full size. I'm being kind by saying only an eighth, because I know cheese.
Nom nom.
Are you going to share your cheese, or is this a victory cheese that only you get to partake in?
I feel like at this point, everybody knows that they can just take food from her. So
That's fair.
if they want it, it's there.
That's a good
And
one.
now I've got this piece of bone to carve it with.
You
so-
do.
Convenient.
All right, so Hyacinth on the Illithid,
Mhm.
you find 2,400 gil. You find a scroll of enlarged person. Oh, that's gonna be a problem for me.
Can we make DFA big?
Not gonna mega evolve a DFA.
Yes, please.
Mega evolve the DFA.
I'm just picturing a DFA shaped like a Gengar Mega Evolution. And you find a masterwork longbow.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You also find a few gems, but I'll just DM you the gems because I don't want to sit here and read them all off. Corey, you make your way over to the Manticore. I'm only asking because I feel like I have to. Are you going to do anything with the pelt, or are you just going to just loot the body?
The Manticore pelts.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it, what kind of shape is it in?
There's, like, on the main, there's some scorch marks from the fire. There's a little burn hole on the forehead where Dell's attack did. It's obviously matted in blood, so you have to, like, clean it. But I would say it's in decent condition. The wings are shredded beyond, like, you're not getting anything from the wings.
I kinda would like to have it, but also I don't know how good I am at skinning things.
I would...
I'm a butcher. I could probably.
I can
do it.
help.
Okay, yeah, so afterwards, if you want, he can assist.
Okay.
I'm still checking Robin right now.
Just so you know, as you loot it, you get 2,100 gil.
Okay.
And there we go. You also get, it's wrapped up on the hind leg, a masterwork whip. Clearly,
Ooh.
someone had been using it to fight the Manticore before and just died.
Awesome.
And these are scattered in the, like, around the body of it. You find a wand, a scroll, and a potion bottle. And if you wish later, you can identify them.
I'll identify all of that later.
Okay.
I'll pocket them for now.
Yep. All right.
Did I get my arrows back?
Oh, right. I forgot about that. How many? Two
I
of
know
them.
one of
right?
them got burned. Yes.
Yeah, we know one's lost. You're able to get the poisoned arrow back. The bleed arrow is just
Hey,
the bleed arrow is broken.
fine. It served its purpose. The poison ones are just expensive to make.
Yeah. All right. Now, what do you guys want to do? These were.
I will also say that when Hyacinth pulls back out the poison arrow, they wipe the tip of it on the dead Mindflayer's robe.
Okay. Also, I'm only asking because while obviously the loot isn't going to include that, do you wish to take the robes from the Mindflayer, or are you leaving that behind?
Is there any, like, insignia on it?
No, it's just a really fancy robe. And by fancy, I mean, like, it's a nice, long, black, flowing, like, tunic robe thing with, like, billowy sleeves, shit like that.
Do mind flayers wear underwear? Because I'm not trying to see a naked mind flayer.
Just for that, I'm gonna make.
I don't.
Just for you asking, I'm leaving it up to the dice. High or low.
Hi.
They definitely do not wear underwear.
God damn it.
Everyone can thank Elric for that mental image. I am not responsible. Elric asked, so Elric is the cause.
Oh dear.
Say no. If it doesn't have anything like identifying on it for us to figure out later, like who the master was, Hyacinth's not really interested in it because
Okay.
it's all dirtied up.
Nope, that's totally fair. It is bloodied. It's just a nice, it looks dark and nefarious. That's all.
Dark and nefarious. Great.
What else would you describe in a Mindflayer's robes?
I'm gonna nudge it with my boot and roll it over onto its stomach.
You nudge it onto its stomach. Also,
Desecrate the corpse.
There we go. Now we don't have to think about that anymore.
a little voice appears in your head, sounding like a certain person you knew in your youth. Please wear gloves. I hear Mindflayers are covered in germs and earworms.
Gross.
Thank your partner for that one.
Yeah, that's why I'm using my boots.
Anyway, what else would the rest of you like to do? Before I cut over to Elric and the aunt.
Did we saw which way Vizel came into the cavern out of, correct?
Yeah. You guys are where the body is, right behind those braziers is it's just a fissure that leads into the mountain.
Oh, okay.
It's a naturally occurring fissure that probably just occurred over time.
Okay.
A quick glance you can look. That's very different than say a mined out room versus a naturally occurring one.
Does it look like a secret tunnel
Secret tunnel.
through the mountain?
The DM has taken 2d10 of psychic damage for that. Oh my.
Oh, by the way, do we all just still have that inspirational die?
Until you use it, you have it. Yeah.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, because that was a boss battle. You guys all leveled up, so you guys can do that after the session.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh boy, I'll do that later.
Yeah, that is definitely a hey, just so you guys all know you leveled up.
Question.
Yes.
Does Elric have any healing potions
Hold up
on him?
Hold on.
I do.
Is Egamedes okay?
Egamedes.
Have you had the this entire time?
Egamedes is perfectly fine. There is nothing wrong with Egamedes at the moment.
Okay.
Was Egamedes in the baby Bjorn this entire time?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
This egg has witnessed so much violence.
This chocobo is going to come out of the egg ready to commit war crimes.
I hope so.
Isn't a red chocobo a really violent one?
The red and I think black ones are the most violent. If I remember right.
Oh. He's
Noted.
gonna be a chunky boy.
Chunky from all the murder. Anyway, Mugsy, what do you want to do now that the battle has ended and everything is settled down?
Mogsio's just kind of chilling.
Okay.
He'll take a slice of cheese and just kind of watch. I guess he'll wander over by where Elric and the Robin are.
Okay. Takes your cheese and scoodles.
Are Moxio's cards one use?
No.
No. Way I've always interpreted throwing cards like this, no matter what, there's no chance of it being broken like an arrow because they're made of metal. He just has to go over and find them.
Yeah, it specifically says in the gambler thing that they're always retrievable and stuff like that.
Okay.
And even if something happens to them, I have a backup deck.
Yeah. The only way I could see them being not retrievable, say, hypothetically, you guys are fighting Tiamat, and Tiamat eats the card. Unless Mogsio wants to do a deep dive to go find the card, it's fine.
Egamedes is gonna eat Moxio's cards.
All right. Del, what about you? Anything you were planning on doing, or are you just chilling out?
I don't think so. I think he's honestly just feeling trying to see if he can sense anything else going on down here, undead wise, or if things are calmed down now that these two are gone.
All right. Do a wisdom roll.
Ooh, like that. 18.
Funnily enough, that feeling you had before, where you could detect all the undead, and that weird feeling that you'd been detecting for a while.
Yeah.
The second that Corey killed the Mindflayer, it vanished, and all the undead you had picked up before are gone.
Oh, interesting.
As if, like, they weren't there at all. There's, like, no residual anything. There isn't anything anymore.
Weird. Okay.
Just saying, Ande gets inspiration for that one.
Oh god.
Sorry, what?
Adrian's partner Ande in chat was like, slowly puts on sunglasses. Looks like his mind was blown. Each cheese guitar riff scream in the background.
That's amazing.
I give Ande inspiration for that one.
I think he'll take a minute to sort of like nod to himself and then just say loud enough that everyone can hear him. I think all the undead things are gone. I don't sense them anymore. So that's good.
So are we just gonna find a whole bunch of corpses that dropped dead again?
I don't know, but that is one possible outcome.
Gross.
Also, Hyacinth, you asked Elric if they had healing potions. You said you did, right, Elric?
Yeah, I've got like 3 kind of weaker ones and 1 better one.
Okay.
That was me. That was Diamond asking.
Oh, okay. I thought Hyacinth was asking in character.
No. Hyacinth was busy wiping gore back on the Mindflayer. Disrespectfully.
Disrespectfully.
They're very upset. They didn't want to work together. Like,
You gave him a chance.
I did.
You did?
And Hyacinth is gonna start telling the dead bodies, like, I gave you a chance to change your life. You could have had a career opportunity. Now you're just without a head.
I think that's the best state for mind flayers to be in.
Yeah, probably.
Nasty little creatures.
I have to ask, is this all Corey prejudice or was this player prejudice?
It's a slight combination.
Okay.
Corey really doesn't like them. AJ doesn't really like them either.
Okay, just figure we get that out in the way. All right, Elric.
Freak me out, man.
No, I don't blame you. I just wanted to make sure we were like, okay, is that in character or is that off table?
Anything that can control another person like that is something that Corey thinks the world would probably be better off without.
They like eat your brain.
Yeah, more or less. Anyway, Elric, you are up to the Robin's sleeping form. Unconscious, not sleeping. What are you doing?
Checking on her for any injuries or if I can wake her.
All right. Roll for me. I can look at the sheet. Do you have? Yeah, I love how like half the things I think of. I have to remember this. Oh, do you have the skill heal?
The skill heal. I do not, but apparently it can be used normally even if you have 0 skill ranks.
No, yeah, no. I'm going through the skills to see what I want to have you do before I like pick something. That's all.
I do not.
Okay. I didn't think you did, but no. Since you're investigating, just do a perception.
Okay.
Because now you're not like dealing with the whole, you know.
That would have been just as effective as heal. That's a 7.
You don't know exactly what you're looking for, but you're able to find enough that there is a pulse. She is breathing. Like, you're able to put your hand under her nose. There is breathing. It's slow, but it's steady. And when you touch her skin, it's not cold as like she's dying. It's just, I would say, chilly because you're in a dark underground cave. It's not like, oh shit, she's dying cold. So like you're able to put yourself at ease that she is alive. There is no like threat to her life. You gotta wait for her to wake up.
I'm gonna call over to Dell and the rest of the party and see if anyone else can maybe get her up. Or if, I don't know, help. Help.
Cue the.
I'll attempt to help.
You know, I'm assuming
Can
everyone's
give you a +2.
over. What are you doing with a +2?
I can give him a +2.
Oh,
That's what I can do.
Let's see.
It's either
So
that
roll.
or-
What am I rolling for this? Heal.
well, if anyone has a heal, they and wishes to, they can roll to see if they are able to do anything.
Does anyone have heal in like as a skill?
I think Dell can heal, sort of.
I do not have the little check mark beside it, but I forget what that means anyway.
That's if you can do it or not, I believe.
Okay.
I think that this check is like if it's a class skill. I think you can do heal even without that, right? Am I right there, Harrison?
I believe so.
Okay. I'll give it a shot because I have a decent plus to it anyway.
Okay.
I will inspire. I will
Non-natural 20.
Okay. Wait. So wait. What were you inspiring?
I was going to inspire confidence, but
Oh,
Corey doesn't have that.
Yeah. Thanks for the thought.
unnatural 20. You said.
Non-natural, yeah.
Oh, okay. You're able to, like, you've been in enough scrapes. You've been in enough situations where you've seen what could cause someone to be unconscious. You determine that whatever was making her unconscious has been lifted because it was clearly related to the Mindflayer. Now that the Mindflayer is dead, she's gaining back her vitals. She's coming back slowly. It'll just be a bit of time before she wakes up on her own. So you can either leave her there and wait, or if you guys want, you can find a way to carry her back as you leave.
Yeah, can I just like carry her on my shoulder?
Just out of curiosity, what is your strength?
My strength is 13.
Okay. So I make sure, like, I know we don't have a weight limit, but I want to make sure carry capacity isn't going to be affected by you.
I'm wearing heavy armor. That might be a problem.
No, it's based on your like stuff. It determines like your strength score can tell how much you can hold.
Okay.
Is it 13?
13, yeah. Not too worried. I'm sure Corey can.
No, you can.
I mean,
no, you can carry her. I'm looking at the heavy load. You won't be able to sprint or anything. You just be like at normal walking speed. That's all.
Okay, then.
The only way you can move her, only way you'd be able to go into like a run or a sprint is if you put her down.
Okay. Well then, yeah, we should probably carry her somewhere safer.
Okay.
She wakes
I
up.
know just the place.
Oh no.
Next with the ducks.
It's
That
with
we
the
abandoned.
What the ducks?
They weren't abandoned.
We abandoned those ducks.
You did
We're bad
not
duck
abandon the ducks. So you guys gonna head back the way you guys came and everything?
I guess.
Okay.
Also, how the fuck does DFA have higher strength than Elric?
He's a charisma guy. He's not about strength.
But I'm like a third of your height.
DFA pumps more iron. What can we say?
A very strong Google.
DFA is fueled, I think, in part by determined obliviousness and a little bit of spite, and that just makes up for all of the height difference.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Elric's more just technique stuff.
That or the joke in DFA's mind, carrying all the weight of Mogzio's bullshit, even though reality is the other way around.
She's so inconvenienced by him all the time.
Gotta have that strong back. All right, so Elric, you are able to pick up the Robin. You guys start heading back, unless anyone wants to do like a quick looky-loo before you guys head out.
Can I?
Yeah,
You can go first. Mine is a dumb thing I would like to do.
Oh, I just want to look around, see if there's any more evidence of nefariousness.
Roll a perception.
Mm-hmm. That is something that I have to add numbers for. 19.
In the stalagmite, which one's facing up from the ground?
Mites.
Thank you.
Mites.
One day I'll get them right. I don't. The rocks that point upwards. You see a little glint of a small chest, like a personal one, and you can over-investigate it if you wish.
I would like to do that, and I would also like to check for traps.
Okay. You're doing the thing for it, right? Excuse me. There's no traps. It's a personal chest, so that it's not booby trapped.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Okay. You open it up, and you find, is it this thing I have? Nope, not that. Nope, not that either. What the fuck did I put it? Nope, not that. This one? Yes, okay. You find in there a tattered and black shroud.
Okay.
All it is like the shoulders and hood part of the of a shroud with a like maroon I don't want to say ribbon. Cloth that goes around where the neck would be and hangs down the back. And
Interesting.
As you pick it up, you get a little bit of a, what's the word I want to say? It almost seems to like change in how it looks, like very briefly as you look at it before returning to its original appearance.
That's weird.
I mean, it's a
I'm gonna
weird.
put it in my pocket.
Okay, I will send you the item in a minute. What did you want to do, Hyacinth?
Question.
Answer.
Did they skin the Manticore?
Oh yeah, we were gonna do that.
We'll say for brevity, it took about like 15-20 minutes, but yeah, Elric and Corey were able to skin it very well enough where they're able to get the pelt without ruining it.
Okay.
Why?
I'll just add that to my inventory real quick.
That's not related. I was just asking.
Oh, okay. I was just like, why?
It's just so Corey can
just
have.
wanted to know to make sure they got to do that.
Yeah, okay. What was your question?
My other question is, I would like to set the Illithid's body on fire.
Oh.
Okay.
No, that's probably not a bad idea.
How would you like to do so? I mean, there's a bunch of braziers and you guys have torches. What was your intended use?
Flaming arrow.
Okay. Roll for attack with advantage because it's,
Dead.
And I would like to do it in a way that it's not going to catch anything else on fire.
Where it's laying, it's obviously not on the screen anymore, but like it's in the middle of the floor. There's nothing else will catch.
Okay. I just don't want to like set the whole cavern on fire and we're running out of smoke. I don't want to set the mine shaft on fire because I know that the cinnabar is toxic and I know it was flammable.
I don't think it's flammable, but while you're doing the arrow, I can Google that because now I'm curious.
Oh.
I don't want to make an Illithid bomb, like on accident. I'd rather make one on purpose.
That's not at all comforting. It is not flammable.
It's an 18.
You definitely hit. It catches. It catches.
I would like to, for flavor, I would like to shoot it in the mouth because I would like to put the head on the butt, and then shoot the flaming arrow into the mouth and set it all on fire.
I'm not repeating that. Yeah, we're just gonna say
happens.
that. We only need to hear that once.
The disrespect.
And then Hyacinth just turns to the rest after doing that and says, "It's a warning that people should take our offers, right?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking
'Cause if you,
disrespect.
Because if you hurt family, you get burned."
I agree.
I
100%.
heard it in a bar once. I don't know if is that not the right saying that does the thing, or
It's close enough.
It's definitely
Okay.
close
It's
enough.
absolutely close
The
enough.
message gets across.
Can we have one dungeon crawl without desecrating a corpse?
nope.
I don't think so.
Didn't think so because we're 2 for 2, arguably.
The
Depending on
last time we just
if you want to count what Dell did to that judge into desecration.
Oh yeah.
granted, I did take hands from those zombies, so
Once again, really cool that Dell has 3 kills, 2 of which are big bad things.
Again, okay. Anyway, for brevity, was there anything else anyone else wanted to do as you guys are leaving?
And I can think of.
Okay.
Is there another way in or out?
Nope. The only way in and out is the way you guys came.
Okay.
Thankfully, this is one of those mines where they only went forward instead of branching off in a billion different directions. Which, for many, many people, that was probably a godsend.
Well, yeah, we gotta take.
In that case, I'm good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
what happens when you don't fly flowers.
Moogles, you two are good?
Do I have my duck?
I mean, you're making your way back to your ducks.
I'm good as long as I have my duck.
Technically, you have 5 ducks, remember?
I named mine Andric.
Oh, no. Yeah, I forgot. You guys all grabbed a duck. I forgot. Yeah, okay. I'm like, wait. Okay, we'll just, if I have to move you guys physically, I'll do it when we get there. You guys make your way back up. Obviously taking your time to avoid the trap you guys had made. And returning to the chickens. No, ducks. Why did I say chickens? We literally just said ducks. Anyway. And you guys make it back to here. All the ducks are fine. And upon seeing you, they all start quacking very, excitedly, because, they remember you all. Now that you guys are back in this area, what would you like to do? Or is this just like you guys were just leaving?
I mean, we can't leave the ducks.
I mean,
I will carry my duck.
okay. Again, I'll move all that later.
I'm carrying a robin. I can't carry ducks right now.
No, you cannot.
I will carry your duck too.
Okay. Corey has 2 ducks. I'm assuming DFA, you grabbed your duck.
Yes.
Okay, you have your duck. Dell and Hyacinth, you had the other 2, I think.
I thought Monstio had stuff.
Did Mugsio grab one of the ducks?
I didn't think I did.
That's what I'm saying. There was only 5 ducks and there's 6 of you, so I'm like, who didn't grab a duck?
Was Dell with us when we got the ducks?
Yeah, Dell was the one who, when I said 5 ducks appear from the ether, Dell was like, did you say ducks?
Yeah. Okay, making sure.
Because I think Dell had a moment of like, wait, I'm sorry, what?
I guess Hyacinth will grab a duck.
Okay, no, just making sure that all 5 ducks are being retrieved upon leaving.
Oh, we just bring them to a lake or something.
Yeah, or you can do whatever. I'm not gonna force you to decide what to do with the ducks. They are your ducks to deal with. DFA brought them into this world. They are your responsibility. Your actions have consequences, that's all I'm saying. Are you guys gonna stay in this area, or are you guys gonna head to the elevator and go back up and...
If we stay anywhere, maybe that room that was upstairs, the smaller room.
Oh,
that we rested the last night.
break room?
Yeah.
The break room, yes.
That might be a good place to...
Okay.
That has a locking door.
Yeah.
It does, and I know how to open and close it now. Alright, well, again, I will move everyone as needed later. Like, you guys are all in the break room.
Okay.
Yep.
I will sit the ducks down in a corner
And also, while you're doing that, the minute you turn your back on them, determining if they're gonna like be good or bad ducks.
Oh no.
Please don't eat the dead whatever they are in the corner.
2 of them nuzzle and just, get cozy and, sit quacking quietly. Another one actually falls asleep as you were carrying it up. And 2 of them immediately flutter up onto the table and try drinking from the steins.
Oh god.
I am going to grab the ducks. Bad ducks. No.
No.
We cannot have drunk ducks. We'll pour out one of the things and add water to it from my water skin thing.
Okay.
And be like, here, drink that.
When you put it down, all 5 ducks gather around and start lapping up the water.
There you go. Behave.
All right, what are you guys going to do now that you're in here?
Perhaps we should rest in here, and hopefully the robin wakes up soon.
I'm down for.
Yeah, either that, or we take her somewhere else outside of the mines.
I
I'm
can
the best
slap
wrestler
her if you
here.
want.
I'd rather you not, but it might wake her up. So
Hey, we could just leave now, couldn't we?
Yeah, you guys cleared out the whole
Yeah, we
area.
can just leave.
and then, yeah, I guess
Granted, we have to. We're also going to be in the middle of nowhere whenever we leave.
yeah, I'm just
So-
worried if we run into anything because I'm hurt as fuck right now.
Well, you guys were, what, like, I think I said like a half hour, 45-minute walk from where the robin was staying.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
there is that. You guys
And
also
that place
could...
has traps.
You know where they are, though, like, arguably. So,
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it would be safer there.
Yeah, we could go back to the Robin's place.
And like, I think Elric's the only one that's really hurt. I think everyone else is pretty much full up.
Yeah, everyone's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I didn't get hit. But
nah, yeah, as of now, Elric's the one who took damage. Emotional
As
and
it should
physical.
be. As it should be.
Hyacinth is going to present this as an option,
Okay.
and is just going to be going to pick up one of the glasses that is how many? Because one of the steins is still full of alcohol, correct?
DFA drank 2. The
I
duck...
poured out one.
Yeah, so that's 3.
There was
5
4 of them, 5 of them.
We'll say 4 of them are left.
Okay, so Hyacinth's gonna grab one, sniff it. Does it smell strong?
It's a sturdy stout.
Okay, and is going to motion to Elric with the robin. It's like, why don't you just throw this in her face? I know that's how they wake up drunk people.
Okay, but I will not be responsible for if she does anything to you after.
I love how we went from...
She's your family.
I love how the party went from, let's take her somewhere safe, like her place, DFA. I could slap her, Hyacinth. I can throw beer in her face. Loving the priorities of how to wake up a woman. This is
She's
great.
just gonna wake up smelling like beer and anger. Like,
And
what
the Hyacinth's going to offer. It's like, well, we could also use the water glass to wake her up. Then she can drink beer on our way out. I know that sometimes a drink after I wake up makes me feel better.
maybe the splash of water would be a better
She's
idea.
probably had a long night. Like, she might need a drink.
I mean, we could try the water, I guess.
If you want to take your water skins, fill a stein with water, you can do so.
I'm gonna do it.
All right.
I'm gonna fill a stein with water from my water skin.
All right. And you're gonna splash her with it.
I guess I'm getting wet too a little bit. 'cause
Yeah.
I
So yeah,
can't
you're still holding. Unless you want to put her down.
You just put her in a chair.
put her down, I guess, for this.
This poor woman's gone through hell, and here you are throwing water in her face.
I know, I feel terrible.
Hyacinth's just gonna like help with the robin in the chair and like cross her arms and like make sure her head's kind of not slouching too at a weird angle. And then they're gonna dip their fingers into the stein of water, take like 2 steps back, and then flick water in the robin's face.
Jesus Christ. This is the worst thing ever. Okay. The water splashes on her face, and while the face does that natural reaction a face will do when they're sleeping and they get water, like the twitch, She's not waking up right away.
Figured. Okay, well, that plan didn't work out. Pick her up again.
Oh well.
Oh God.
I'm just gonna hand the sign of water to Elric. It's like, that was my idea. She didn't wake up, so I guess we can go to her house now.
Is it possible to wipe her down with anything? I got my scarf.
Like I said, it's literally like 3 or 4 flicks of like droplets of water. It's nothing like
Alright.
it's like if I took my hand, put it in a glass of water, and just flick my fingers. Not enough to be. It'll dry off before you make it outside.
Okay, then yeah, let's just take her.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Elric picks up the robin and starts walking out. I'm assuming Corey goes for the ducks that she can grab, DFA goes for her duck, and so on.
Correct.
Yep.
And for sake of brevity, nothing else is going to occur. No one's going to do like a last minute grab or anything.
Tyson's keeping the stein that has the beer in it,
I figured you were gonna.
but isn't drinking it. Is just carrying it with the duck.
Moxio, you just gonna follow everyone out?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. What were you gonna say, DFA?
I'm gonna ask Moxio if he'll hold my duck.
I can hold your duck.
It's very uncomfortable to have an egg strapped to my chest and a duck.
That makes sense. I will hold the duck.
You're not gonna let him go, right?
No,
You promise?
not on purpose.
Only
It's gonna like...
I have to ask, does DFA want to sense motive that?
No, she wouldn't think to.
Okay.
She's a very simple creature. She takes people at their word, usually.
Fair enough. Just because you were insistent, I wanted to be sure. Del, are you carrying one of your ducks out, or the last duck?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming you're like loving the duck because it's another feathered friend. All right. So for sake of brevity, you guys leave the mine and head back to the Robin's place. We don't need the dungeon anymore. Holy shit! That was 4 sessions of using this dungeon. I would say a rousing success.
Yeah,
Yeah, worked well.
In the future, we can use this for other dungeons. Good for us. Baba Booey. Again, making your way back. If you guys want to do any kind of roleplay on the way back, by all means.
I don't think I'm talking much. I'm carrying a person.
I mean, you can still talk. You just can't run.
I'll trade with you if you get tired.
Okay. If there is nothing to roleplay about, you guys reach the cottage, hut, whatever you want to call it, without problem. Moxio is able to remember where all the traps were and guide everyone in safely so that no one accidentally triggers them. And we'll say, thankfully, the ducks do not trigger any of the traps. Once inside, DFA, I need you to roll me a d12.
Okay, let me grab D12. Seven.
All right. Once you guys are inside, everyone gets situated. DFA, you notice the egg in front of you starts to, that's the word I'm looking for, like jostle in its carrier case pack. And little by little, you see little cracks forming on the egg.
She's gonna throw everything she's holding to the ground aside from the egg, and she's gonna go, "Oh my god, it's happening!"
Over the
She's gonna go, "Moxio, get the hot towels!"
Okay.
The record,
Can I
Moxie, you
do
are
a
still holding a
nature
duck.
check?
Oh god. Poor Moxio.
Can I do some kind of like knowledge nature to try to assist with this duck, not with this chocobo possibly hatching?
If you wish to roll that, go for it.
I don't think you need hot towels to hatch a chocobo. That's not great. It makes sense though with Hyacinth not liking chocobos very much. It's a 10.
While you know that egg-born creatures don't need hot towels, for all you know, Moogles may need hot towels. So you're like, wait, why would they need hot towels? Like, there's that moment of, okay, this is some weird shit. I don't know. But you're not gonna like immediately stop her from screaming for them.
Hyacinth was just gonna say it's like, DFA, you should put it in the bathtub with like a blanket and just sit with it.
She's not even going to question it. She's gonna go immediately try and find a bathtub.
There is a tub in what would be the bathroom in the back of the hut. And
She's going to gather every blanket she can find.
God. Over the course of 5 minutes, you all watch as DFA like darts in and out, grabbing in the end 12 blankets.
Can you save
I will help.
one? Can you save one for my aunt, please?
I will help DFA, and I will leave one behind on the bed.
Thank you.
Bringing life into this world, okay?
It's fine. But all of them.
And I'll help you bring life into this world. That sounds weird. I'll still help you.
This is the weirdest thing we've ever had this party to deal with, and I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, I'm gonna help Elric.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume there's like a place, like a bed somewhere.
Yeah, the bed's in the main living room.
Wait, where can I put the ducks?
Once you guys were inside, the doors are closable, so you can just put the ducks down and let them duck around.
Okay. I'll put the ducks down and tell them to be good.
As all the ducks are being put down, also the process of all this is we'll say takes about like 5 minutes. Once everyone's inside situated and you put the ducks down, surprisingly, the 4 that you guys put down, not the one that Dell's holding, all kind of migrate toward Dell and kind of just like congregate around the robot.
Works. That works.
The robot mom.
I'm not going to question the duck bot. I will help Elric with his aunt.
Yep. You guys get the Robin situated in the bed. I will get to that in a second. We have to cut to this because I know that the DFA wants this chocobo birth. This is what we're really playing for, is the birth of a chocobo.
Yep.
DFA, are you in the tub with the egg, or are you outside the tub?
Oh no, I'm in the tub.
Okay, I had to be sure. Hyacinth
I am outside the tub.
Yeah, Hyacinth has helped you arrange the blankets in a way that like there's a nest with Egamedes in the middle of it, and you, however you wish to be positioned.
Well, I imagine that many blankets would make it like so I'm sitting like tall.
Yep.
Decently tall. So I'm just gonna like crouch over the egg and like.
For the record, the tub is high enough where with all the blankets, all that can be seen if you're looking at like eye level on the floor, all that's coming up is the tip of your ears and your little pom-pom.
Perfect.
That's how deep the tub is.
I'm gonna hover over the egg protectively, like with my wings kind of arcing out.
Okay.
But like angled so Hyacinth can still see the egg, okay?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna scream, Moxio, the hot towels!
Hey. Again, poor Moxio.
Hyacinth was going to ask, it's like, why do you need hot towels? Are you cold?
He's just gonna kind of shrug and just go, I don't know. Every time I've been at a birth, they had hot towels. I just thought it was customary.
I think that's to wipe the goo off of the baby.
She's gonna kind of like look at Hyacinth and look at the egg and go, did chocobos come out gooey?
I don't know. I don't really like chocobos. And I've never seen a baby one.
She's going
but
to
I
like...
do know that when birds hatch, usually they come out like a little bit wet, but not gooey. Not like bubblegum goo.
The mention of not liking chocobos, DFA is gonna kind of tilt her wings in a little bit more.
Okay.
Just slowly.
By this point, Mogsio, how many towels would you like to say you've arrived with?
Probably like 2.
Okay.
Probably how many I can carry.
We'll say because they're going for the full size towel, you were able to bring in 2 because you did have to soak them and like heat them up.
It's fascinating.
DFA is going to grab Mogzio's hand tightly, and she's going to start hyperventilating.
No.
Okay.
She was just confused.
She's like, I've waited so long for this!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Are we just all watching this happen?
Yep.
I would say...
Seeing DFA kind of freaking out, Hyacinth is going to slightly jingle like one of the anklets that has like the coin pieces and whatnot to make noise, and is going to start singing a soft lullaby. And I would like to inspire competence for DFA.
Go ahead. For the record, I'm in tears laughing at all this.
And what it's... Hold on, I had it pulled up earlier.
Oh.
I believe inspire competence basically just gives a I believe it's a +2. Let me double check.
This is just perfect. Not remotely what I planned for this, but hey, this is what we're going with.
Elric and Corey are just like standing off to the side uselessly.
Arguably, you two are still in the main room with Robin, while Dell's in like a corner with all the ducks going like quack, 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 quack. The 3 of you are just like, this is weird.
I'm not gonna question it.
While you pull that up, I'm just curious, Dell, what are you doing with the ducks?
Just gentle hold and pet.
Wasn't sure if you're going to try communicating with them like you did the anemone.
Not in this case, because I'm not trying to figure out what the hell they are. I'm just like, oh, duck. I think he's honestly just like sitting down, probably cross-legged, and like holding the duck that he was given and just pet, and like probably just quacking back at it if it quacks at him.
Oh, God. Okay. The amount of
So
avian
wholesome.
creatures. So many avian
The ally
creatures.
gets a +2 competence bonus on skill checks with a particular skill as long as they continue to hear the bard's performance.
Okay. Pick a
Within
skill.
30 feet. I just... Hello, Zeus. Are you okay? There's just thunder in the background, apparently.
Oh.
Does DFA have handle animal?
She does.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna add that.
So +2 to animal handling?
So, yes, DFA gets a +2 competence bonus. So this is supposed to be like something that you can use like in combat and whatnot.
Yeah.
For skill checks. But I believe it's like it should last as long as the performance is going on. Hyacinth's just gonna keep singing.
Personally,
And the song that
yeah, I'd say
they're singing
personally,
is,
as long as you're singing, I will say that DFA gets the bonus.
okay. And it's Hyacinth's just singing Alouette, gentle Alouette, Alouette, Jepta Plumere. And it's just that part of it, because that's all they know of that song. And it's just because they heard someone else singing it once to a chicken.
Okay.
To a chicken.
To a chicken.
And
And for anyone who doesn't know that song, it's a French nursery rhyme about the whole song of it is the different parts of a bird. And it's kind of awful because it's the way to butcher a bird.
oh, jeez.
Oh, nice.
It's really dark, but I learned it in French class, and it's a child's song.
The more you
They're
know.
taught in grades. And Hyacinth like heard it being sung by a little girl with a chicken, but that's the only part they know of it.
Well, either way, regardless of if DFA's comprehension of the language, DFA has a +2 to animal handling checks, which of course will be needed here. I need you to roll 1 animal handling as you are helping this egg, well, chocobo come out of its egg.
18.
All right. The first check succeeds. More cracks start to appear in the shell, and you're able to like hear the noises of a baby chocobo like trying to peck its way out. And just for a brief moment, you can actually see glimpses of the fur, feathers. Is it fur upon like infant form that becomes feathers? Either way.
I have no idea.
Yeah, either way, you see like the glimpse of the color of the chocobo. And you already know what the color is, so because we discussed it, so you know what's going on. At this point, you also have Mogzio's hand, which I need you to roll a strength to see how much like tightly you're squeezing his hand.
It's okay, I rolled a nat 1.
Okay, Mogzio's not even phased yet.
Oh,
Yet. Oh, jeez. Mogzio, anything you want to do during this point?
Trying to think of how Mugsy would handle this. Aside from just vacantly staring.
I mean, your
like
hand's
the corner or
your
something.
hand is being squeezed. You're watching an egg give birth, and you're listening to Hyacinth singing to help DFA. I don't think any of this was on your list of things you expected to have happen in your life.
Mogzio doesn't have any luck points for this. Or any abilities, so he's just kind of like, come on, little guy, you can do it.
With that, DFA, roll your second animal handling.
15.
All right. At this point, you passed all the animal handlings. The egg starts to break away, and the chocobo is able to break through and expose itself to the air. You hear the quack, quack, quack of a baby chocobo like chirping on its first like exposure to the world. Its eyes are straining under what is a bright world to it. But its immediate focus is on you, as you are the like predominant field of view that it can see.
DFA's gonna go, Egomedes! I'm your mommy! Or, daddy, whatever you want to call me, it's okay. She doesn't understand how these things work. She's never been a parent before.
Fair. The chocobo does a series of quiz, and you do notice some, like, as Hyacinth warned you, like, not goo, but, like, matted parts of the fur, feathers, again, the term, I don't know which one it would be, from the fluids that are in the egg as it hatches out. So the hot towels will be helpful. And you can see parts of the egg shells are sticking to it, so you can help piece by piece get it off over time. After about, we'll say 20 minutes, you're able to clean it up, and it's very comfortably letting you hold it and like protect it, thinking that you are in fact its parent.
You all can in fact see that he is a chunky boy. He's
a fat
hefty.
chocobo.
It's a fat chocobo.
Oh my god.
Nice.
DFA is going to
adorable.
sit there and just be in the moment. And I assume that Elric and Corey are still over by the Robin, right?
Oh, yep. Same, and Dell's over in that room with the ducks.
Yeah.
She's just gonna do her thing.
As soon as the chocobo's born, Hyacinth's gonna go sit with Dell and the ducks. Because they are more comfortable with ducks than chocobos.
Fair enough. Are you going to release Mogzio's hand, or are you still squeezing with one hand?
Oh, she's let go at this point so
Okay.
that she can fully get the shell off and everything.
Okay. I just had to be sure like he wasn't going to lose circulation. Okay, while you're dealing with that, we hop over to Elric, Ori, and Dell. You guys notice as Hyacinth not be lining out, but briskly walks out of the room and makes their way over to Dell, immediately sitting with the ducks. You guys can hear the quaying of a chocobo in the other room with DFA.
Do we have a new pet?
I think DFA is now a parent to that chocobo. I don't know if chocobos hatch at the same time. But we should probably get back to our chocobos.
Probably a good idea.
That's a very good point.
In the hotel.
Very good point. Yes. They're safely tucked away.
Room service is going to go in there and find the whole room full of chocobos that are freaking out.
Oh,
Isis is gonna hold a duck and gently pet it, and just hold and be like, "Kind of wish my chocobo was a duck. Ducks are nicer."
I mean, they're basically big chicken ducks.
They're big chicken horses.
Chicken horses, yes.
Anyway, you were saying, Del?
Just yeah, we should check on ours, especially since we were gone for a while. Hopefully everything's okay.
It should be fine.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
Oh no.
Maybe
I hope.
Agamedes just got excited because DFA was bouncing around.
True. And DFA pretty much had them around all the time.
DFA did.
And that's the thing that you do while you're pregnant. If you move around a lot, it makes the baby come easy.
It does?
Wait, are you
This
asking?
is how it works.
Was that off table or like Dell?
Sorry. That was Dell being
Oh,
surprised.
okay. I was like, wait a
Dell,
minute. Like,
yeah.
we gotta like to pause the game for biology lesson here.
No.
Okay.
No,
just
no.
the tone of which you asked. I was like, wait.
No, I'm sorry. I was being very surprised for Dell.
Oh, okay. It was very convincing.
I'm fully aware of how biology works. Trust me.
Just had to be sure because I was very convincing.
That's just good.
Off table. My dad is an OBGYN, and I refuse to have the abstinence only Bible Belt bullshit shoved down my throat. So I actually did a bunch of my own research and
Okay.
actual looking into facts. So because facts are better than bullshit. So I'm fully aware. I promise you.
Okay. Just so the rest of you four know, as this is all going on, slowly you guys hear the noise from behind Elric, and the Robin slowly wakes up. And she is very, very confused looking why there are people in her place. Not that she's in her place. And her immediate attention goes to the ducks in the corner of the room.
I would love to see like a slow pan animation as she's waking up of just all the ducks walking around, DFA in the bathtub with all her blankets and a chocobo.
Not only that, but like 5 people she doesn't know and her nephew just standing around like it's no big deal. Her going. There is a very long pause, and then Elric, as you notice she's awake, she just says very, very quietly, "I have to be in the afterlife. There's no other way this makes sense."
I assure you, you're not. Good morning, by the way.
There's a series of 4 or 5 slow blinks to be like, okay, if I blink my eyes enough, what isn't real will go away. And she just brings her focus to you and goes, okay. I am looking at my nephew, who... First of all, how did you find me? Don't doubt... Second of all, are those ducks?
Yeah. Yeah, those are ducks.
Third, I know I do a lot, and some of it raises questions, but why is there a Vera, Roegadyn, and what I can think are 2 Mughals in my house? And I'm not even going to ask why that person's holding all the ducks.
Well, the answer to that is they were instrumental in getting you out of that terrible freaking trouble you were just in.
Wait.
From the bathtub, DFA yells, "And I'm in your house because I had to give birth!"
There's an immediate, eyes bulging out of her head. Jumps up off the bed and grabs Elric by the collar, pulling him close.
Oh, God.
Tell me, and by your mother, I swear, tell me that a Moogle didn't just give birth because of you.
It's a chocobo egg.
She's a
Tori's
very
going to start
dedicated
laughing
friend.
maniacally.
There is a very slow, connecting the dots of everything you all just said. Releases you and goes, thank the gods. I was
That's hilarious.
I was about to kill you.
Jesus Christ.
With a modified 20 nature check, would Hyacinth know if it's even possible for a humanoid and a Moogle to have a child?
I think it's more, in this moment, it was more of a reaction of her nephew is here, and a very distinctly feminine voice yelled out, I'm giving birth.
Well, can she even see DFA from where she's at?
No. All she heard was a feminine voice.
She just heard a feminine voice. Yeah, she doesn't know it's a Moogle.
My question is still my question.
If you wish to roll, by all means.
I did. It's a modified 20 on a knowledge nature.
You are fully aware that humans, Elvons and Moogles could not make a child.
No.
We're not even sure how Moogles come to be.
They just are.
Every time you ask the question, another Moogle is born to make you more curious.
Valid. Okay.
But no, you know for a fact that couldn't work. So again, she slowly releases you and just goes, okay. So Vizel's dead.
Oh yeah,
His body.
Very, very much dead.
he's real dead.
Okay.
He's very crispy now.
Looks around
And decapitated.
Looks at the three of you. Looks at the three of you. Looks at Elric. And then looks towards the bathroom and goes, how much is he paying you to work for him?
We're supposed to be getting paid?
She's assuming that he hired you guys to help him.
Hyacinth just tilts their head to the side and their ears wiggle, and they're just like, are we supposed to be getting paid by Elric? I've been buying stuff for Elric.
Wait, I thought that other guy was paying us to do other things.
We were hired to find out why you were causing trouble, quote unquote, in this area. These are my companions, my party members.
Del waves jauntily while holding the duck.
She just slowly looks around and goes, I need a drink. And just walks away from you towards the kitchen. As she gets there, she turns slowly and sees the two Moogles in the bathroom just staring at her. With a chocobo in the tub, and just goes, nice to meet you. Congratulations on the baby. And reaches in there for a bottle of an amber-colored liquid and just walks back into the living room and sits on the bed and just pops the cork and starts to drink.
Well, you seem to be feeling okay now.
There is a Moogle. I think that... Did I see an armored Moogle in there?
Yeah. She's a dragoon.
Okay, yeah.
She can jump real good.
Yeah.
Dragoons can do that. Takes 2 swigs. And the other Moogle, he was wearing... I must already be concussed. I saw a very vibrant yellow coat.
Yes. I'm surprised
He
you saw
throws
him
things
at
at
all.
people.
He's very sneaky, that one. Very,
His money explodes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
At this, 2 more swigs. Also, I'm just curious, Muggsy, are you staying in the bathroom or have you snuck your way into the main room?
I guess I'll stay in the bathroom.
Okay. So at this point, she's taken 4 or 5 swigs. Okay. Moogle has a chocobo. Do I want to know why I know this one has 5 ducks?
Well, there was a sword and that brought them. And so I'm just holding them for now.
It's magic.
Yeah, they kind of just manifested out of nowhere, and we didn't know what else to do with them.
Magic items are really weird.
At that
We couldn't
point,
just leave them in the mine. I don't think ducks can live there.
she takes a very long swig at the idea of a sword summoning ducks, and then casts a gaze at you. Okay. All the shit I did with your mother, this is. I can grasp it, but you said you were hired to find out what I was doing.
Correct.
Who hired you?
What was that guy's name?
Swarmy.
Smarmy motherfucker.
I forgot his name.
Started with a G.
Gale.
Gale. Yeah.
Gale.
And what was he? What was his race again?
He's a Guado.
He wasn't Guado.
Okay.
Not a Garuda. That's the wrong game.
Wrong universe.
Well, I'll relay that. Glado named Gale hired us to, first hired us to find something, and then afterwards hired us to find out what trouble you were causing here.
As you said that, all of the disbelief, confusion, and like bewilderment fades from her face, and she goes very stone-faced, almost like work mode kicked back in. And she just leans forward, puts the drink down, looks you dead in the eye, and goes, Gale, and starts describing him perfectly for you. Listing off all the features that you all remember about Gale when you picture him in your heads.
Nope, that is the guy.
That guy.
Do you speak Guado? Or read it?
I don't. Sorry.
Oh.
You're working for him.
Really kind of using the
Sort
situation
of.
to see what's going on and if you were in danger more than what he wants.
Okay, I was right about to throw you outside and beat you like a redhead stepchild.
Why a redhead?
She just leans over and looks at you and goes, before your time, dear. Okay. First of all, Elric, do you not know who Gale is?
No, do not.
Okay. Do you know who Vizel was?
I think I did figure that out, right? I did know that.
You had a general idea.
Yeah, I remember the stories.
So you generally know that Vizel and now I'm gonna fill you in the rest. And Gale worked for the man who killed your fucking mother.
I did not know that.
Ooh.
Corey, I think you can kill Gale now.
Oh, I can? Awesome.
I think.
Yeah, with that,
But,
I'm like, I
but
will
remember,
not stop
we
you.
said we would sell tickets.
Yeah, we did.
We said we would sell tickets. And we would
I
let
can
other
fight him
people
in the
come as
arena
well.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you'd rather kill him, Elric, you can, but
I mean, we could also make it so that there's like a tournament, and whoever wins the tournament gets to kill Gale.
we could do that too. Oh man, I feel like us getting really
Yeah.
excited about killing this guy is a little off, but
A little bit.
Or there's this game where people like hit this thing and make a bell ring. We could do that, but with Gale.
You can see they're very enthusiastic party.
I could, honestly, those 2 points to Corey and Hyacinth go. They remind me of Goose. Just saying.
Yeah, I could see that.
I hope that's a compliment.
Right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Take it as one.
Yeah, for the best. For the best. So, because apparently you missed a few steps along the path and, failed your way up this thing. Good on you, though. You don't realize that I've been here working to find out where, the asshole is.
No.
Ah, well, now you know. Congrats. Welcome to the party. Good for you catching up. Yeah, he's back. He's out. He's working. He's doing his thing. I've been trying to find him.
He's going somewhere with an oracle. That's where we're supposed to meet him, I think. Right?
I think that was the plan.
Yeah, something like that.
So Gail's going to. Oh, okay. Stands up and grabs Elric. I need you to do me a very, very big favor.
You got it.
Gets really like nose to nose touching.
Good. I'm comfortable.
Go to that oracle. Wring that Guado's neck and find out where his boss is, and come back and tell me. Can you do that?
Happily.
Okay, let you go.
I'll help.
For you, don't know you. You all seem lovely. Keep him
She kills
alive.
things really good.
Keep him alive, because I don't want to tell his, next of kin that he got fucked.
We won't let that happen. I mean,
Unless he pays for it.
unless he wants it to, but
Oh, he's like, wait. What?
we won't let him get hurt. Unless he wants to.
A very
Really?
sly grin appears on the Robin's face. See, I like them. Don't get them killed.
Oh, I
Usually, Elric just gets himself hurt by doing some weird things that pop out of the ground.
With that, Elric kind of looks like awkwardly at Hyacinth, like I don't want her to know that I'm doing things that aren't really paladin like, kind of in my mind.
If you're trying to make that, roll a Actually, no. What we're gonna do? You keep role playing this whole conversation. I need to see what's going on outside my door. You guys keep role playing while I do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, just kind of giving Hyacinth an eyeing look to ixnay on the dark power stuff.
He
From
killed
the
a
other
desk.
room, DFA goes, "Oh yeah, the floor teeth."
Yeah, the floor teeth.
Yeah.
The floor teeth. Yeah, Corey's gonna look at Elric and say, "Wasn't that a scroll you found?" And sneak slightly closer to Hyacinth.
Yeah.
Nudge, nudge.
Oh god.
You're really bad at this.
I feel like now she would probably respond with something. So we need
Okay.
it back.
No,
Yeah.
anyway, no.
There you go.
I had a sibling issue. Anyway,
Okay.
while
I,
while listening to all of you, she just stares and just says, whatever all that was, I don't need to know. Pats Elric very dusting him off kind of thing. Find the bastard. Get the info. Wherever he is. Come back and tell me.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
easy enough.
Basically, we just
if-
can't kill him too quickly. Looks at Corey.
If
Okay,
'cause
fine.
you were sent to do, check on me or whatever, tell him I'm dead.
That's actually a good idea.
Can we say that you died by the Manticore and not by the guy whose voice made my brain hurt? Because he seemed really lame. And you seem really cool. And at least the Manticore was kind of cool.
Wait, there was a Manticore?
There was a Manticore.
Yeah,
there was a
it's dead now,
Manticore
too.
along with Vizel.
I have its skin in my bag.
Eh.
She cocks an eyebrow at you and just looks at Elric. No, really, how did you find these people?
We got kidnapped together.
It was awesome.
What she said. Sorry, what they said.
When this is all over, you're going to tell me everything that I've missed since you've been gallivanting off in your little woe is me tour.
Fair enough.
For
That
the,
was me, huh?
That was me.
for the record, when I say come back, I mean your father's. I'm going there to let him know I found you and that I'm not dead.
Okay.
So go do what you gotta do, and then you head home.
Find the guy, get the information,
Mm-hmm.
head home.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Lightly slaps your cheek as to be like, yeah, good boy.
Corey would like to ask if she knows anything about the creepy twins.
Good question. Would she know anything about the creepy? She has a worldly life, so she may know something. While I
Might have their names written down somewhere, but
for brevity, we'll just say that you said it. While I'm doing this roll to determine, DFA, you and Muggsy are just chilling out still, or are you just gonna like mosey your way out with the baby?
I'm gonna mosey on over. I don't know about Moxio.
Yeah, I'll just follow.
Okay. As you guys walk out, the Robin looks down and sees the chocobo and goes, "Oh, haven't seen one like that in a long time. Did you name it?"
His name's Agamedes.
Oh, perfect name. Looks back at Elric. So many questions. They mentioned that they've heard the names before, Corey. They never met them, but they've heard the names in passing.
associated with
Nothing good. Getting
kind of figured.
yeah, no. Where are we? Please don't die on me. Gotta grab my notes. Here we go. What they do know is that they have a permanent residence down in Ionia.
Okay.
Specifically, again, going through notes, so this is all being said in actual like time, not like dragged out. Specifically in Elias, the coastal city.
That's good to know.
Yes.
Corey's gonna crack her knuckles loudly. Thanks for that.
Yeah. She looks like she's about to ask why you asked, but then decides, you know what? Probably not my business. You've done enough. She doesn't need to go digging too deep. Okay. You guys know what you have to do. I need to discreetly get out of town. I hate admitting it, but thank you for saving me, Elric.
I mean, it's what anyone would do.
I rephrase it. I'm still not ready for my nephew to be putting himself in that type of danger. I promised your mother I wouldn't let you get hurt, and I feel like gestures to everything around her. You make it very difficult to keep a promise.
I don't plan on dying anytime soon.
There's a very brief, serious pause, and like she leans in very close and goes, "Your mother didn't feel that way either, and don't want you to wind up like her. All I'm saying, remember you have people worth coming home to. Don't be stupid."
Yes. I will.
Thank you.
Oh, wait.
Hmm?
Before I forget,
Hmm?
I pull out her sword and hand it to her.
Takes it off you and puts it back where it belongs on her and just goes, "I am so embarrassed that I was caught without that."
Oh, yeah. Figured you might need it if we found you in some kind of condition, but We were able to bring you back, thankfully.
Yes. Obviously, don't go anywhere without your weapon, especially in these times. Okay. Yes, I need to discreetly get out of town. You clearly have things to do with your friends. I'm not going to keep you. As I said, head back to your father's when you're done. I'll be there until you get there, so don't worry about hurrying. Just get what you need to do done, and if things change, I will somehow find a way to get a message to you.
Okay.
With that, she doesn't even wait for you. She just kind of like beelines it for the door and leaves.
Damn.
So, our house now?
Yeah. No, it's not exactly somewhere you want to stay. It's one of those like it was there long before her. It's not the best like living arrangements.
Besides, we have
Short
a house.
rest.
Yeah, you guys can take a.
Yeah.
I would make the
Or
argument
long.
you guys can either
Probably
A,
long.
short rest, or because I just realized what time it is, we can, for brevity, say you guys head back to the hotel and take a long rest at the hotel.
So we can check and make sure our
and also
chocobos
check
didn't
the
crash.
chocobos. Let's do
Yeah.
So, unless there's absolutely anything that needs to be done now, this is like last call.
I'm good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Hyacinth is gonna find a spot, not in the locations that are trapped, like as they walk back through the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Get a decent hole and drop all of the body parts that they have collected from the dungeon
Okay.
and bury them in the field.
Yeah, no, we'll say that like for story's sake, you're able to find a good spot as you walk back, and you're able to do what you need to and give them a proper burial. DFA, you're able to carry Agamedes back. They are very comfortably staying with you. And again, if no one has any last call things they wished to do, we can call it here, and we will pick up next time at the hotel, planning you guys' next move.
Nice.
Possibly
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Sounds good.
A reminder, you all leveled up. You guys can do that on your leisure and come back next week at level 4? Yes, 4.
Yeah.
Or
Look at that. You guys got to level 4.
Awesome.
Yay.
Yes.
so do we fight Vecna at level 4 since we had to fight a Mindflayer?
Next week, you guys fight Vecna. No, I'm kidding. Vecna's.
I don't remember what's in between like the Mindflayer and Stranger Things and Vecna.
No, you guys get back. The owner of the hotel's Vecna, and he's pissed off because this chocobo's in the bedroom.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Anyway, no, that is where we'll call it. Everyone's heading back to the room for a long rest and a time to plan their next move, because you guys all now realize, well, Gale kind of fucked you guys over with info.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
But anyway, thanks to the audience for watching. We appreciate your tuning in. We won't keep anyone for long. I know Corey has to head off for the need of sleeps.
Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow.
Yes. We will see you hopefully next week. This upload will go up on YouTube next week. So if you missed any parts, don't worry, it'll go up next week. Till next time, though, we will see you guys. Have a good time zone. Bye-bye.
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 Bye.
Bye.